Hello everyone, this is Lightning Hawk 1144 and this will be my tutorial on how to play natives in the Warcraft 3 custom game American Colonization. This patch is 14.64. Future patches may have differences along with previous ones. If you want to see the updates, I post them on my Discord. Let's get to it. You have a 4-minute brief period before Europeans come to America, and in that time, I would strongly suggest that you boost your income, and you can do this by building workers and making them lumber. As Aztecs, you start with 4 cities and 2 trading posts across the map, which you can build workers from. You can increase the amount by building more native halls like Inca Hall or Aztec Temple. However, I think you'll find with 4 cities and 2 trading posts. For boosting lumber, again, rock coast, but for boosting gold income, you can either build native farms, which I would suggest, or trading posts. Native farms give more income, however, they are limited to only being 75. While 75 is great, you can further increase your income by building native trading posts. If you're curious what your income is, you can just type in this command, dash income. And right now my gold income is 279. My suggestion for the highest income would be to try to make all farms and to get at least 100 workers lumbering. Usually it's the best idea to get those 100 workers first, but that's up to you. Now, usually I'd spend some more time building trading posts, but I don't want to steal much more of your time, so I'll get to the next step, and that is capturing creep areas or creep bases, and that will increase your gold income. Now for Aztecs, there's one base that you can capture over here, then at Anasazi over here, then some other places. You start with a military, no matter what nation you are, and you can go right away, but it's just building a large army first. Now, something else with natives is on 14.64, you are able to use this event at any town hall called Congo Alliance, and this will make you gain access to bases in Africa. These bases are unable to build shipyards, but they can still help your Songhai bot ally against any potential European invaders. It also gives you 2 bases where you can use that for bonus income. Now, something else about natives is now that the tier timer has gone away, Europeans will start to appear by spawning bases in America or moving their armies there. I would strongly advise you to take these and destroy them because Europeans have great motivation to destroy native camps. They provide them with multiple slaves which they capture. Your bot ally, Iroquois, is a very powerful late game and Europeans are informed of this, but one way that Europeans will try to stop this is by rushing them. That's because Iroquois starts with a very weak army. To prevent this, I'd suggest sending some troops in case the Europeans unally them. You can unally any color based by clicking unally, then the color, say red. So, for building a military, each native starts with barracks. You can build more barracks from a Aztec or Inca warrior, though the barracks icon, and they train a variety of troops. First is usually just cannon fodder of very weak but cheap uh, small infantry. There's also small range fighters, and as the case, it's main archers. And then usually a mid-tier but more expensive melee or ranged army. Eventually, you will be able to get guns in 20 minutes, and also you are able to build catapults, which are self-explanatory, though just like Warcraft 3 catapults, and then also native chiefs. These are powerful but expensive, and they give many supportive AORs. You can increase your amount of troops you can train by using special units, and that will unlock Jaguar warriors for Aztecs or something else for other natives. So you may notice this labeling of like the English attempt to colonize Roanoke, the Spanish land in America, or so on, and that's just announcement of European bases spawning. At around the 15-minute mark, Iroquois will automatically unally the Europeans and send their army in the directions of the bases. I'd suggest you help them. However, that will unally you to other Europeans, and they may try to kill you if they don't care about Brown or they meant to destroy Brown. Therefore, a powerful military is essential, and sometimes it's even more important than boosting your income. So perhaps prioritize building an army before you build up your income to 100 workers and 75 farms. Where you build those farms, where you build those workers, it doesn't really matter so long as you can protect those structures. If the Europeans destroy these buildings, they're gone for good. Luckily, they're cheap, so you shouldn't have much difficulty in rebuilding. And don't panic if they're destroyed. You can actually rather easily restart at a different location. Your native allies are both Brown and also Apache, which is here, and the Inuit who are here, here, and here can harbor you from European aggressors. If you're confused or don't remember things from this tutorial, here's one very important thing is you can read how to play information by essential information in the quest tab. There's also how to play natives and also optional quests how to play Aztec Empire. Well, that basically covers the most important info for now. Eventually, any town hall center, with a few exceptions, you'll eventually be able to go Mexico Empire, but that would take 24 minutes, and I don't want to waste your time. However, I will provide you with a demonstration of how you can destroy European structures. I'd recommend a variety of every single unit. Again, building a native economy force is very important, but if you want to have fun early on, or whatever reason, you can just go right to building a military, although having a strong economy is always the best idea. You can do camera by typing max or med. I personally prefer max. Heroes are very effective supportive units. They usually have AOR abilities. And like Warcraft 3 heroes, you can upgrade them so they get more abilities over time. Now let's go right to attacking the Europeans. You can unally them either by choosing the color, like orange, to Spain, or you can simply type or Europeans, and you are an ally all non-native nations. Oh, that's a mess. So you may be wondering why is Brown still doing nothing, and that is because he's still building up his economy, and Brown will not help you until the 15-minute mark. Oh, well, actually, now he has unallied them. So send them wherever you want, but again, defending Brown's bases is very important. The bot is smart, but it's not smart enough to rebuild. They do build a lot. Well, Brown can attack on their own, and they will assist you if you're under attack. They are very stupid and are very easy to outsmart. They usually just do human wave attacks because their economy is very quickly made compared to Europeans. They will be able to build a massive amount of units. So I don't really get to show you how glorious natives are. They're very powerful, but Europeans can build many defensive structures to make you struggle a lot more than what it's currently doing. Right now, these bases consist only of like 10 gunmen that automatically spawn. Usually, Europeans would have about 3 or 4 times the amount of troops, and they'll be a lot more smart with how they stop you. So that's really just the basics. I don't want me to make this video any bit more longer than I have, so that's all for now. This has been Lightning Hawk. Uh, you can watch my other tutorial videos on my channel, or you can subscribe and like for more upcoming tutorial videos.